amazing. The T1 comp obviously has a bit more onus on them to actually do something, because if you get into a mid to late game scenario, DRX has a slight lead or they're relatively even, then the poke coming out from DRX combined with the Brom, which I also love because that counter engage is so useful with the poke that you already have from DRX is really nice. The one issue is that DRX, the good thing is if you get a smashed win here as T1 with this conservative draft, what we see often in these best of threes is that then as the game, or like as the series progresses, DRX are the ones that need to play it slow, that need to avoid an engage.
Yeah, this is aggressive. Carrier has the Eclipse though, he's soaking so much damage as Teddy gets exhausted in the end. Cuz gonna get that smite off for the extra heal. Does have flash, so he's not going to die. However, does still have to get out of the pit. As you can see, Canna still on the top side. No teleport.
Position doesn't need to get early leads. You just need to play the mid game well.
Well, there's the flash out, but still the Terrify is going to land onto Faker. Teleport comes on in and Solka in a bit of trouble, has to flash out, but they still manage to pick up the kill and Solka holds on to his huge...
Look at their lineup, it's very backline dive oriented. Faker.
Yeah, in goes Goshik, wasting no time at all, but now they're looking to try and turn this one around. Solka finds the paddle star out of nowhere. Cuz still looking for it. Remember, this tower is not there. He has flash available. Solka not so lucky, but Cuz doesn't want to press that flash button because it gives one potentially to the Zoe. Cuz now as well looking for Becca, who comes on in, but not going to be able to find too much.
But the more gold you give over to Solka, the harder that is going to be.
Oh, Goshik's in trouble here. Meganar comes out and the horse smashed against the wall. Take the boulder to the face. And Canna says, my clock tower. Beautiful right now as T1 wanting to try and avoid this poke. So far, so good. And Canna just skirting around the edges. You can see all of these abilities flying through, but none of them finding any joy here as DRX going to lose priority in the mid lane, and that means that they lose priority in the river. T1, are we really doing this? Is this really happening? Okay, no, it's given away. DRX in the area. This is ballsy from T1, yeah. Down to about half health on the Baron. T1 desperately wanting to get DRX over to this area. They are going to get their wish. As DRX wanting to try and layer some of this poke. This Baron down to about 3,000 in T1. Of course, they don't want to flip. As Pyoshi going to take a bit of damage from the Baron. Now it's the blue buff being delivered over to Faker. Slow comes in. There's the Zenith Blade as Teddy comes on over. Can they lock him down? The flash forward Teddy. So aggressive as the horse will fall. Carrier taking a fair bit of damage as the Chaos Storm getting hyper value in the back line. I don't know how T1 have done this or why they decided to go for that Baron, but it worked out beautifully.
And we said T1, they have a composition where you need to pull the trigger. Well, they pulled the trigger there. Flash forward from Faker, flash forward from Teddy, flash forward from Carrier. It's still risky to go for this Baron because there's so much poke available.
It's not a flip anymore, though, because there's no smite available on DRX's side. However, this is a poke composition. It wants to be in these sort of 2 in turrets. This lead is basically not real, as Kingen going to find a few friends. Goshik also going to get rid of Teddy immediately after the Killer Instinct. A lot of CC, takes about 4 turret shots, and Teddy will be taken down. The Jace is going to be traded, but now Cuz running into the enemy base. It's precisely not what you want, so here's the mess
Play didn't quite work out. T1 though, still going to contest this Baron.
Yep, 3 versus 4 right now, 6,000 health on the Baron. Canna wanting to get that Narbard charge. Remember, this is exactly what Faker wants. This is precisely the position a Victor is in love with as Becca has to get out of there. Pyoshik as well is almost dead. Kerry is going to be traded for as Canna gets to the Meganar in the nick of time. But the Baron is still going to be warded off, and that was 100% because Faker existed. He almost has that Chaos Storm back available as well. As Kingan's going to turn up one more time. I believe he's completely invisible to T1. Now Teddy gets into the area, and now we're just going back again. As they force the reset, the Brom is still backing. The Pyoshik's coming from base right now.
It's fast.
Bubbles still getting on in here. Yeah, remember, this is Kai'Sa. She does do a lot of damage to the Baron, but once again, man, this guy is looking to fight extended trades. Oh no, Kingen caught out in his jungle. That is precisely not what you want.
While the flash being gone is still a dangerous position to be in. It's not as bad as it would otherwise be as Cuz.
He's supposed to be tanky. He's going to have to flash out as well. Count him. That is 2 flashes now down, and DRX using this as a sign to potentially go for this Baron. Nara's on the bottom side of the map. Teleport in hand. And it is going to come through here. Let's see whether DRX can actually find this. As they're looking to try and collapse on the one, I do like the idea. However, Canna is able to get...
Baron.
Yep, they thought the DRX had actually gone for a reset here as they see King in the mid lane. All right, here's the team fight. Big Gnar into the wall, but only really landing onto Becca, who goes golden as well, soaking so much of this damage. Chaos Storm is going to wear out as Teddy tries to be a hero 1v3 in the back line. Does he have the ability to keep himself alive? He flashes into the wall, will be taken down, and Bao will survive. And T1 are limping away from this battle. Faker now in trouble. Remember that flash from earlier? Yeah, you ain't getting out of that one. And Pioshik will take down the man in the mid lane. And T1 trying to get this setup in position. T1 now feeling like it's their opportunity to move in. Does over to the side, Bubble will connect, base gate going to be there, but still going to get chunked. Solka does so much damage. And now Canna's going to dive forward, gets the Gnar back on, good wallop, and Bao disappears from the fight. Now running away is the Udyr, not going to be so safe, but the bottom lane's dead. The Jace is dead, and Faker is at full health. Carrier able to get all of his CC down, and DRX will be lying on the floor. Carrier even presses his stopwatch. He will, no, I was about to say that he was going to go down. Eventually he does, but that is the ace for T1, and the teleports erupt on the top side of the map. Faker will return the favor, and the inhibitor wasn't even taken.
It's the OG T1 special. They look like you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's going on.
They're like an injured gazelle with a minigun hiding in their pocket.
One team fight is all they need, and it is Canna that finds the engage. And we didn't have the time because so much has been happening in the last couple of minutes of this game. We saw so much range available.
Yeah. Well, Super Minions are pushing down the top side. We've got a teleport in from Canna. This is very far away from this Baron that is being burst down extraordinarily quickly. Cuz wanted to get in there and make it a 50-50. Voidseeker goes wide. The Baron very low. Now Pioshik looking for the turn. Teddy avoids him completely. Devastating charge onto Faker. Teddy just going to play it defensively. I love it from this guy as Carrier will be taken down. But another flash Gnar from Canna, and he says no. We are winning game one. Faker goes golden. That's the ace. Quadra kill for Teddy. And that is going to be game.
In the very end, T1 finds the flank, finds the fight that they were looking for. The kite back on that final fight was beautiful because you saw DRX, they thought they had the opening. Canna was nowhere to be seen. He was charging up his mega bar on the Croaks, but still, they weren't fast enough. And that is the one downside of the DRX comp. Actually hard engaging without the setup isn't what you do very well.
Yeah.